I'm Paul Drew. I'm the president of the Climbers Club. We're a national club with approximately 1,800 members. We were founded in 1898, and basically we're a group of climbers who go climbing throughout the UK. We own 8 properties in the UK, 3 of them are in North Wales, and this one, Ynys Ettws, we bought in 1950. So we've owned the property for over 70 years. It was done up when we bought it. Initially it was mostly just a cow barn, and they put a lot of work in, built a bridge over the river so we had access to it, and then there were some extensions built, toilet block and area, in the late 80s, early 90s. But by about 2010 the property was looking quite run down. There was a lot of water ingress. We were getting floods in the bunk rooms. We had to close one of the bunk rooms because it was no longer habitable. And the club kicked off a long-running project to renovate the hut. We had numerous fits and starts getting it going. We initially engaged with a local architect, but we really struggled to find a contractor who was willing to do the job and get the work done. We then engaged with a new architect, Age Architects, who are based in Rhyl, who redesigned it more suitable for what we actually needed as a hut. Then we started to make some real progress. So it kicked off in August 23. We closed the hut down to our members and turned it into a building site. All sorts of things crept out of the woodwork. There are numerous pictures of enormous boulders that we had to take out of the walls, streams running underneath the building. It was quite a feat of engineering to get it above ground level. And of course, being based in Llanberis Pass, the weather here, it's beautiful today, but it's not like that most of the time. By about Christmas, early January, where it was pretty much weather tight, and we were starting to look at it and go, we can really see that this is coming on and what we're going to get out of it. Then came all the fun and games from our point of view of trying to pick the internals and design the kitchen and fix all the bathrooms and everything. It all went reasonably well, I think. We didn't used to have Wi-Fi at any, well, we had it at one, but we've now got it at all 8 of our huts. We have built extensions on the back, a new storeroom and a new bunk room. We have completely insulated all the internal walls of the property. We've re-roofed the property and insulated the roof. We've redone all the flooring and sorted out all the issues which were fairly significant with water ingress. As I said, we had a stream running underneath the property, a lot of groundworks to fix that. We've had a new kitchen installed, we've redone the bathrooms, redone the heating, new porch and new drive down. So essentially a total renovation, or that there's not very much that is original from. It's the same footprint with the exception of the extension on the back and the porch, but it works much better than it used to in terms of the flow of how it works as a hut. So the kitchen had a wall that was like 1 metre thick and had huge boulders in it, and just replaced it with a blockwork wall, which has given us almost an extra metre space in the kitchen, and the kitchen just feels so much bigger than it did before. So we had new bunk beds built. We had old bunk beds in here that were built using scaffolding poles, and were a bit jerry rigged. So we've had very nice custom built bunk beds fitted that work very well in the room sizes now. Prior to renovating this hut, it was more or less unusable because of the problems with too much water. Like just certainly at this time of year, there would just be 2 inches of water in the bunk rooms, so we couldn't really use them. So the hut had got to the point where people were camping or staying in vans outside and using the kitchen, but it was really not getting very much use at all. It more or less got to the point where it was unusable. And because we'd spent so many years telling members that we were going to fix it and get it done, there was a lot of cynicism and people going, well, like, the committee, you're just not very good at actually making anything happen and doing it. And it's not been an easy project to do because of the location. But it is we had a very well attended opening event in early September with about 40 or 50 people here. We've had nothing but praise for the property and how it all works now, and the usage has just gone through the roof compared to where we were before. The big challenge we have now is we've got 8 huts and everybody's comparing this one to all the others.